What's up, y'all?
Greetings.
What is it, 6?
Yeah. 6.
This is
Saturday.
Saturday. So, unfortunately,
Sexy Saturday.
if you was watching the last episode, you seen the end and found out some bad news. One of my idols, my personal idols, passed away, Nipsey Hussle. You know, I don't know if y'all really listen to him like that. I know you probably listen to him a little bit.
I listen to him a little bit, you know. See. It's fun. But yeah, mainly through C. But yeah, I've listened to some Nipsey. I liked his album a lot, but you know, and I learned recently just by reading on him a little bit, like stuff he was doing for the community and everything, and like his goals and stuff. And it's a sad loss. So you know, if we had to do a shout out Saturday, it'd be a shout out to Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah, shout out to Lauren, his whole family, his children. You know, like I said, he was really one of my idols. Like, you know, from just his business mindset to rapping to his thoughts on cryptocurrency, just everything. I really did like real estate, everything. I really, you know, listened to Nipsey. You know, and to die at 33, I didn't even think he was that young. I thought Nipsey was older than that. To be honest with you, like, but that's crazy. You know, for him to only be 33, that's what 8 years older than me. Like, yo, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was tight. I'm still a little tight because it's like, even the reasons behind it, I don't know what the reasons are yet. Nobody knows. What they're saying is like, he got shot in front of his store. Him and like 2 other people got shot. You know, he unfortunately passed away. You know, I don't know what the details are with the whole shooting, but if it's some gang shit, LA, y'all gotta chill with that, bro, cause that shit, I mean, I don't know. If it was some hating shit, I don't know what the fuck it was, but, you know, I don't think Nipsey was out there hurting any guy at this point. Maybe he had some demons back in the day and, you know, shit came back. I get that, but if it was for the betterment of your area and your people, I don't see you, you know,
It's senseless.
doing some shit like you just moving backwards. That's all this was. This was a huge step backwards. Another one.
Yeah.
Because he was trying to do a lot for y'all community. So whoever killed him, I'm pretty sure y'all live nearby or something like that. You know, so I don't it doesn't make any sense to me, to be honest with you. It makes no sense to me. Like, yeah, shit is really sad, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. I'll be honest with you.
It's a tough thing because, you know, just that nature of it, especially like you said, if it was that kind of situation where it was just like it was a planned attack and all this other stuff and whatnot, it's just, you know, and we say this all the time, so it starts to be like cliche at this point, but like honestly, as a people, we need to do better.
Way better. I can't lie, cause, you know, I definitely come from that place where like, I get it, your ops is your ops, fuck them, suck my dick, you know, but y'all gotta have like that, how can I say this, that mentality. Y'all gotta, there's a time and a place for everything. I'm not saying, you know, I get it. If it's on site, it's on site, but like I said, I don't see Nipsey out here still really actively gangbanging or really going after people. I don't know what the case was, but, you know, like I said, right now, it's 3 people that got shot. Maybe one of the other people was somebody that they was looking for. I don't know, but, man, I definitely gotta chill. Like I said, there's a time and place for everything, I guess, but y'all got the wrong one at that. You know, y'all definitely moving backwards with this one. This loss is a huge loss for a lot of people. like I said, he was my idol, so, or at least one of them. So, you know, he was definitely moving in the right path, moving correctly, you know, speaking a lot of truth and a lot of, just his mentality was great. And to lose that it's really sad. I really don't even know what to say.
I had other.
There's nothing really to it. I don't know.
And it's crazy because I had another other topics to talk about, but it's just
You don't
like,
even feel like it.
yeah, it's like it doesn't pale, like it pales in comparison now.
Nah,
It's
not
like,
at all, man.
like, cause I was gonna talk about Jesse Smollett with the charges being dropped and all that, and then cause it's funny, like y'all didn't see it because again that's that first week when we first filmed here. But we never uploaded those videos. But that first week we had like talked about it a little bit, and you had said back then that you thought it might have been like
That was the second week or third.
No, that was Super Bowl. We was in here when we was talking about it because it was the first time when we talked about Justice Smollett and we talked about
what's his
Michael
name?
Jackson.
No, we wasn't talking about Michael Jackson. We was talking about Beyonce and what's his name from the Gray or the Wolf or whatever.
Liam Neeson.
Yes, that's when we talked about Jesse Smollett.
No, because I had those videos already on YouTube.
You sure?
Yeah.
How positive are you?
I put the videos up on YouTube.
Like 100?
Yeah.
You're 100% sure?
I am, honestly.
So Jesse Smollett happened during the Super Bowl?
The first, the attack happened during the Super Bowl, but the talks about like the people, like the, you know, the two Nigerians or whatever, all that was after. But when he first got attacked, yeah, that was during the Super Bowl.
Told y'all niggas that shit was fake.
But I mean, the charges got dropped, so I mean, you know,
What does that mean?
that means because he was charged with 16 counts of like, lying and obstruction or whatever. I forgot all the different counts, but the prosecutor dropped all the charges, so now he's basically free.
But they passed the case over to the FBI.
Well, I don't know if they doing a full investigation or not.
So you know that's different. When the feds come in, feds got like what 95% conviction rate. So
yeah, that's good.
Man.
They'll figure out what they're gonna do.
You sleep, bro? No. Alright. You better not be sleep like me.
They'll figure out what they gonna do with that. I don't know. Well, with whatever happens to him, I just hope that the truth, you know, prevails. You know, because if he lied, then you know, do what you gotta do. But if he didn't lie, then you know.
I'm sorry. I'm still on Nipsey, bro. I know.
It's okay.
At this point, if they don't know our names by now.
Right.
They're not real fans, right?
Right. We've all slipped up at least once. I did admit it what my name was, so it is what it is.
Nah, I know C is tight, man. Everybody that I told
You know he's tight?
Because I told him.
Hey, what'd he say?
I texted him. I was the first one to tell him, I guess. He was like, huh? And
Damn.
yeah, so he didn't even know. Because, like you said, he's sick. So I know he's probably fucked up right now.
OD.
You know, we all fuck with Nipsey. Like, shit is really...
He did have some fire verses. I can't even overlook that.
It's not even about verses. It's the stuff outside of music that I looked up to. You know, that's at least for me. Like, the music was the catch, and then for me, it was everything else that I was like, nah, this guy really has it together. He's really doing this thing. You know?
Yeah.
Like, that's somebody that you really try to model yourself after. Like, shit is really crazy, you know. But when it comes to Jesse Smollett, that nigga's done. I don't give a fuck what nobody says.
It's canceled.
I mean, he already
give it, what,
No,
6 months? I give it 6 months.
Really?
6 months. Feds don't play.
It's the federal government.
Yeah, they don't
No,
play.
they don't play.
They don't play.
And the thing is, it's like, wow, I didn't even know that. I just read Nipsey Hussle was gonna do a doc about Dr. Sebi,
yeah.
and the cure of AIDS or whatever.
Yeah, but he's been working on that for a while.
The cure for AIDS?
Mm-hmm.
There's a cure for AIDS?
There was a doctor who was
Dr. Sebi. He
he
cured
had
it. I think like 1 or 2 times or something like that. He had a lot of. He was really niggas is bumping his music outside. That's crazy. That's crazy. And we live in New York, so you can understand how like strong that man was.
Yeah.
That's really crazy. But yeah, Dr. Sebi, he was I don't know if he was a doctor or not, but
I think he was.
I don't believe so because I've seen some of his videos. He was like, I'm not a doctor or something.
Or probably like a healer or whatever.
Yeah. He's a natural healer.
Yeah.
So, but he, healed a lot of remedies and so on and so forth through natural herbs and, stuff like that.
Man, we cure AIDS with natural herbs and stuff?
Yeah. That's possible, bro.
That's insane.
Not really. There's a lot of things on this world that we don't know about.
That's true.
They talk about how deep the ocean is,
Right.
And man, it's really going all the way down there. Then y'all start seeing these random fish pop out of nowhere that's like fucking super huge or got all types of deformities, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Because like the pressure is like so crazy.
It's too crazy for us.
Yeah.
So
The fuck we going down there for?
no, I'm saying exactly. So it's like, but fish, they could go down there and do their thing. So just imagine it, like
it's a whole world down there.
Now imagine there's like a whole nother race that we just haven't even
Like discovered,
and they're just living down there, like some Atlantis shit.
One of my coworkers told me that like there's proof that Atlantis was like a real
I think it was.
there's this section of the map like where there's like these circles or whatever, and like the way it looks is like I forgot he explained it to me. I haven't seen him in like a month or two, but like
Could be.
yeah, huh?
No,
Like aliens, there are definitely other life forms out there.
Of course.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Space is too big for that.
Space is too big for us to not be the only ones alive.
And the very fact that there's like several other planets in our own solar system that we can't even like get to or whatever, like who knows what's on those planets? Like it's not, it's safe to assume that there are other life forms in those places.
Even if they're like microorganisms.
I think maybe in other galaxies.
Yeah, it's still space though.
Yeah.
Still out there. And
Maybe galaxies. I don't think in our universe or whatever.
if there is, it's
I don't know how it works.
maybe in Mars.
Is it in galaxy? No, not anymore in Mars.
Didn't they find like water or something in Mars?
There used to be water in Mars.
Well, there's water, there's life.
That's what I'm saying, but not anymore.
We don't know that for a fact.
You're right. Mm-hmm.
Can't rule it out, like
Unless all them niggas is underground, I don't know.
could be. It's a possibility.
The Martians.
That shit man hot on Mars, I heard.
No, it's not hot.
I heard that shit is hot.
No, it's Venus and Mercury.
Yeah.
Sure.
Especially Mercury, closest to the sun.
Well, Venus is higher than Mercury.
Is it?
Yeah, because all the greenhouse gases.
Oh.
It traps the heat from the sun. Yeah.
They're not from the sun. That's crazy. Okay. But yeah, with the Justice Smollett thing, I was just like thinking, like, because he already got written off like the end of the season for
Empire. For that stunt.
Wasn't they supposed to kill him off anyway?
I think they was, or that's what they said. That
This
he
is my
was
thing.
like,
Nobody was watching fucking Empire anyway. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Yeah, I stopped watching.
Like somebody was like, I forgot who I was talking to. They was like, nah, I actually like Empire. I was like, nigga, why? I was like, why are you still watching that?
it's gotten dragged out. Like Empire is like a soap opera now. Like it's pretty.
Yeah, that was the point. But all them shows, fucking Empire, fucking Star, fucking.
I like Star though.
Even Power is getting old. Power was good at one point. Now it's just like, alright, my nigga. So you telling me Tommy and Ghost are back at it again? Alright, I'm tired of this shit. Like, shit is annoying, man. Man, annoying.
I mean, certain shows just don't have that longevity like that. Like,
I agree.
For good reason. Like you said, all things have to come to an end.
yeah.
And when it comes to like shows and whatnot.
Speaking of Endgame's coming out, and I'm really excited for it. Me personally.
Game what?
Avengers.
Oh.
But me personally, I'm excited because I've seen like every movie, and I've been watching it since I was like a kid. I was 13 when it started, and now I'm 24. Like
it comes out what, April 26th
this year.
Yeah.
April 26th.
Yeah.
Come on.
Tickets go on. Tickets go on sale in a second.
Holy shit.
I'm trying to see it that. I'm trying to
It's
see it.
funny too because I accidentally took off that week at work, and I might go see it. I don't know.
I know I'm gonna see it because I have that night, that Thursday night. I have it off, so I'm gonna, like the 25th. I'm gonna see it that Thursday night for the premiere.
That's gonna be insane.
Yeah.
It's a 3-hour long movie.
I know.
It's
gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. It's gonna be like the return of the king of like Marvel movies. Like, yo, it's gonna be crazy.
Literally, then the movie's probably done by now, honestly.
Oh yeah. They finished like editing it and all that stuff. But and the crazy thing was they had so much footage that because the first cut of the movie that they did was like a little over 3 hours. And then they reshot some footage, and they were like, even with the new stuff that we like did in the new cut of it, it still came out to 3 hours because there's so much stuff we need to tell because we're wrapping up like a 10-year long journey. Like, so it's just, it has to be that long. And I'm like, yo, this is gonna be epic.
I can't wait for it. I think I might just go see it with my girl, to be honest.
You should.
No, no.
Because I don't think she's like wants to see all the movies because she's not like there yet.
Oh,
so
man.
like we gotta watch all the other movies, get her up to speed.
She's seen at least some of them, right?
She's seen Doctor Strange. She fell asleep through like some of them. So
Oh.
it's like,
I've been on my rewatch. I'm up to Black Panther, so I'm pretty.
oh, rewatch. You rewatch them in order?
Yeah.
All right. What is the order? What is the correct order? Is Iron Man first?
Well, I watch it in the order that they came out, not like chronological order.
What's the correct chronological order?
The chronological order?
Do you know that first of all, or?
I think so. I just told somebody the other day at work. Okay. I'm not 100% right. Y'all can correct me if y'all watching it or whatever. But chronologically, it would be Captain America, the first Avenger.
I guess yeah, that makes sense.
Captain Marvel.
Captain Marvel, really?
Captain Marvel takes place in the 90s.
Okay.
Then Iron Man, Iron Man 2, The Incredible Hulk, Thor, the Avengers, like the first one, Iron Man 3, Thor the Dark World, Captain America the Winter Soldier, then Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, because they both take place in 2014. Then Avengers Age of Ultron, Ant-Man, then Captain America Civil War, Doctor Strange, Black Panther, Spider-Man Homecoming, Thor Ragnarok, and
Ragnarok is after Homecoming?
chronologically. Well, yeah, and it came out in the theaters after Homecoming.
Isn't there a Hulk 2?
No.
No? Isn't Hulk 2?
They should have made one, but...
I thought there was.
Well, technically, see, The Incredible Hulk is technically the second Hulk film. Because there was a Hulk movie, like, back in 2003, like, when we were, like, in 4th grade. And...
That was the one I remember.
Yeah. I think we went to see it or something like that. But, yeah, that one was, like, the first Hulk movie that they made. Then they made The Incredible Hulk, which at first was going to be, like, a sequel to that first one. But then they changed it and put it in the MCU. So it's like, those are the two Hulk movies. But they never made a sequel to that Hulk movie. I wanted them to, but they never did. And then, and then Thor Ragnarok. Then I guess Ant-Man and the Wasp. Or you can do Infinity War. Like, those are interchangeable because they kind of happen at the same time. But, yeah. There'll be Ant-Man and the Wasp, Infinity War, and then Endgame.
And Captain Marvel just came out, right?
Yeah.
I didn't see that one.
It's alright. Like, it was good. It's a good movie. It's just not, like, it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be. It could have been a lot better. The script is kind of poor. Like, certain character motivations are kind of, like, weak. But other than that, like, it was a decent movie. Like, it doesn't suck. But it was cool.
Well, I hope this Endgame is not a letdown.
That's what I'm saying.
Did you see trailers?
Yeah, the trailers are good. And and the thing is, the trailers are only like they barely show anything, which is great. Like
yeah, it keeps you on your toes.
yeah, like I still have absolutely no idea how it's gonna go down, what's gonna happen. Like they haven't even shown Thanos. Like the second trailer doesn't even have Thanos in it, like at all. Like it's crazy. Mad people are gonna die. Like it's gonna be
Mad people are gonna.
No, it's gonna be a crazy movie. Like it's really.
Like Iron Man might die.
I think Cap's gonna die. They might both die, which is crazy.
Is Cap supposed to die?
Probably.
Shit.
But yeah, that's gonna be a wild movie. I know for a fact people are gonna cry at that movie. People who've been like watching these movies for like all these years and like really, really like deep in it like that. Some people are gonna cry. I might cry. I don't know.
I
But
don't know.
that's gonna be. I'm hoping it's gonna end up being like one of my favorite movies ever. Like I want it to be that good.
I want it to just be action the whole time. I know it can't be because like you
Yeah.
probably gotta set up story, but for the most part, Infinity War was not. That's the third one, right? Avengers Infinity War.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty much action.
Yeah,
pretty much the whole time.
that was a wild movie.
Also long. It's like 2 hours.
It was like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So, you actually brought up something I want to ask you
I think
about.
it's time.
This time?
It might be.
Might be.
Check. Just see this man a little.
We had 21. If you want to end it now, but
No. What was you gonna say?
You brought up role models,
Mm-hmm.
and like I feel like that's something you don't really think about on a daily basis. Well, me, I don't really think about who my role model is. I just try to do right by my own. I just try to do right by myself.
Yeah.
I don't really look up to anyone. But like now, taking a step back and like just thinking about it, like in the community of like I guess entertainment and business and whatnot, who would you say is like some of your role models?
Entertainment wise, Will Smith, but in my regular life, just my parents are my role models, to be honest. But in like like I said, like in like the industry or whatever, probably Will Smith. And I would say George Lucas, Walt Disney, kind of to an extent, although he's not living anymore. But just like what he did, we had talked about that a little bit. And then I guess on a creative level, Spike Lee, Tyler Perry, kind of like, but they're not role models. Like
You
it's
said
just
Tyler Perry is one of your role models?
that's why I said not in terms of like.
Well, that's a little wild.
That's what I'm saying. Like he's not really a role model. It's more like
My body
the
betrayed
fact that
me.
he was able to.
My body betrayed me. Nah, he was wild with that one.
I know, but I mean more in terms of like the fact that like in Tyler Perry in Spike Lee's cases, like they started their own studios and cast people that they know and gave them roles and they write and create like their own films. Like I look up to that aspect, but they're not really like as a person. They're not like my role model. That's why I feel like with Will Smith all around, he's like a role model to me because he enjoys his life. He has a good family system. He's a good actor. He's inspiring. He does good things. And he's just the way he carries himself. I definitely look up to Will Smith. Yeah, I would say that's a hero of mine.
Yeah, I could see that. I do look up to Will Smith as well. It's just his character is just unmatched. Like he's one of a kind, literally.
Yeah.
Yo, I was thinking, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's random. But for the militia / your B-Day,
Mm-hmm.
you ever thought about hiring like somebody to record the whole entire night?
Yeah, I already talked to somebody about it.
Ooh, oh, you a step ahead.
I told you I'm not.
Nah, my son's on his Bully. Okay.
I told you I'm not playing. I got like somebody that I know, like one of my boys from college. I told him I wanted him to be there, but I told him to bring his crew because he has this like he makes films and stuff like short films or whatever. And
he's gonna come up here.
Yeah, because well, see, the thing is, right now he lives in California with his wife or whatever, but he's in the Air Force. Yeah, he's in the Air Force. But he's gonna move to Maryland soon. So Maryland is like closer. So like I told him about it, and he was like, "Yeah, I mean, once I'm living in Maryland, you know, we can meet up and like talk more about it because like it's not that big of a thing for me to drive from Maryland to New York." I'm like, "Yeah, you're true." And he was like, "Yeah, bro, if I could be there for your birthday, I definitely want to, you know, help you out with that." Because I told him about the documentary. He was like, "Yeah, I can film like the interviews, I can film like people's reactions to the party or whatever, like you know, however they feel about it. I can record you after the party." You know, talking about whatever, we can like, you know, storyboard that or whatever. And then he was like, "Yeah," and I was like, "Yeah, but you know, you my bro, so like, I want you to enjoy the party. I want you filming the whole night." And he was like, "Yeah, nah." He was like, "We can get some people, you know, other people on the team to, you know, film while I'm doing whatever." I said, "Yeah, bro." So I got that. I got you. I'm thinking, man. That's gonna be if we do it right, that's gonna be a dope ass night. Like, man, I really want that to be like, I really want that day to turn out like the best way possible.
And it will.
And the only reason I had suggested Slate because it's like Slate is like on and off when we just go, but like if we booked the place and like if we could get both floors, you know how cool that'd be. Come on, we have the game. That's what I'm saying. Like if we
Hudson Terrace got 2 floors too.
But
I've never been there.
Oh yeah. Hudson Terrace is nice. But like, yo, if we had the upstairs part with the drinks and like the dancing party, and then the downstairs part with the game area too.
The mingling.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Like
the goal.
Slate could work too. Like,
the goal for me is everyone getting laid that night. I mean, I know that's not the point.
I know,
but like,
I just want everybody to have a good time.
Oh, you want everyone to have a good time. I'm probably going to swim.
Yeah, just have your girl there and then whatever.
I would like to go swimming at the party, after the party, before the party.
Swimming?
Yes.
You go to where you?
Aren't you gonna be drunk?
Where you gonna find a pool at? What are you talking about?
Between my girl's legs.
You see.
I ain't gonna lie, we're kind of slow.
Yeah, we are.
Because I was over here like, aren't you gonna be drunk? You might die in the pool.
Like, where's the That's all like swimming. What are you talking about?
All right.
Oh, like, you sure that's safe?
You said before, during, and after?
Yeah.
Dude, float your boat, bro.
And my boat will float.
It's the same. Look, it's the same thing. Like I said last year. Like it was my birthday party, but I want it's our party. Like all of us together. You know what I mean? It's a militia thing.
That's like, a fact. In the comments below, tag.
And technically, this would be the third annual.
Follow, like, subscribe.
If you count the game night the year before,
You gonna cut me off
in the hotel, my fault.
That's wild.
That was my fault.
That's wild. I was trying to make a shout out for you.
Do it again, my fault.
For you,
that's
for
my
your
fault.
birthday. And he's, oh,
that's
wow,
my fault.
crazy.
Do it again, please. Do it again.
Right.
Please. I apologize.
Yo, if you want VIP access, like, subscribe.
Gotta donate on the Patreon.
Donate on the Patreon. We're gonna pick a list of maybe like 10, 15 people to be on the VIP straight off the rip for this epic party we're about to throw in November.
We'll work out the details.
We'll work out the details later, but I want you to
comment. Promises we can't keep. But like,
I was like,
subscribe, and donate to the Patreon. If you do all that, then we'll find you.
Yeah.
All right.
So let's wrap this up. See y'all later.